Hello, Scorpio. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your October 2024 mid-month general reading. So we're looking roughly at the second half of October. And again, this reading is for you, the water sign of Scorpio. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for being here, for watching the videos, being part of the great joy and blessing it is to create them. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. And for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, thank you so much. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is for you. Cross watchers, if you're cross watching for Scorpio, this is also for you. It's still relevant and important. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well. It can be helpful to bring in additional insight into your personal situation. It's a general reading. It may resonate a little differently for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest behind, of course. And if something really does hit home and you'd like to take a deeper look, and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself, or perhaps as a gift for a friend, or you simply resonate with the reading style. If you're interested, you can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that information by clicking on the description of this video. I can usually respond quickly, same day, or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a lot of different reading choices in all areas of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. I've tried to put a little something in there for everyone. And I'm pretty focused and diligent on the timely scheduling of personal readings as well. So if you're interested, email me. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the second half of October looks like for you. For those of you who like to know, I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. All right, Scorpio, we begin with a little victory, success, triumph, victory after a battle, after a challenge. Could be elevation as well, bonuses, promotions, winning awards, being seen as and appreciated for your own individual and unique abilities. With the Magician, working hard to manifest. The Magician has all the skills because of how long he's walked his road to gain the experience, knowledge, wisdom, and resources to be able to understand how to utilize all the elements, earth, air, fire, water, like our passion, our intellect, our hard work, our drive, to actually make something manifest into reality. He's a pro at this now because of how long he's worked at it. It feels like you're getting recognition here. For something. Some of you in work and career, it's a new opportunity coming in. It could be an elevation. It could be a whole new role. It could be a whole new job, but it's a step up, and you've worked hard for it, and your talents and skills are being recognized here. Next, we have the Ten of Cups, which is, the traditional happy home, happily ever after card. Tens representing a cycle completion or fulfillment. The Ten of Cups kind of represents, feeling like you're at that place where everything's finally fallen and the pieces have finally fallen into place, especially where home, family is concerned. It's a card about home, about family, whatever that means to you, marriage, children, just feeling kind of blessed in that area of life. With the Two of Swords, so there's some tough decisions to be made here, which is what the Two of Swords signifies. And they're decisions that are going to have to be made by balancing your intellect and your intuition. It may be that there's a need for balance between perhaps work and home here, or for some of you, if there's new work opportunity coming in or a new role or a new job, it may require you to make tough decisions that may affect the home. For example, like your schedule, traveling, moving, relocating, things like that. So there's tough decisions here, and you're gonna need to be very balanced in how you make those decisions. For example, between work and home or personal life, you can't have all of one because then it negatively affects the other, and all in this area negatively affects the other one, right? So it's about kind of trying to create balance. And so it feels like whatever the opportunities are, they'll have a significant enough effect on whatever your home personal life is. So you're going to have to make some perhaps tough decisions on how to balance that, or what needs to happen there. Next, we have the Ace of Coins or Pentacles, the Ace of Earth, the number one. So they always signify, of course, the aces, the number ones. They always signify new beginnings, new opportunities, the beginning of a new path. This is a more concrete one because it's Earth. It's our traditional card for new jobs, new roles, moving, relocating, money coming in to start something new, or a combination of all of those things. With the Sun. So there's a beautiful new opportunity that has a lot of potential for particularly material abundance here, and an uplifting and lightening perhaps of, the load or the work that you've been doing into getting this far. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Nine of Wands, sometimes called our Wounded Warrior card. You've worked so hard to get this far, and there's one more thing here in front of you, and some of you may be feeling discouraged and perhaps tired, but this is a card of resilience, with tens being completion. The Nine of Wands represents you're very close to completing a cycle here, and you have the strength and resilience to push through here. Feels like you've worked really hard to get to this place. So let's peel that back just a little bit, Scorpio. Let's take a look at that Nine of Wands. There's definitely change coming in on the horizon here. Yeah. But change, even if what's coming in, the new opportunity, the new path, is wonderful and spectacular. I mean, it kind of looks like that here. Change always brings its own conflict and its own challenges, right? Because then you have to close out certain things in order to move forward. So that might be part of what's in this Nine of Wands. What needs to happen in order to actually get going on this new path. So Nine of Wands is clarified by the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing and orchestration. It is change coming in, whether you will or whether you nil, right? Whether you like it or whether you don't like it. I mean, it's obviously great change, but it does come with some challenges here. It's a time of growth and expansion. And reaping the rewards from your labor as well. We do have the Lovers here. So the Lovers card, of course, points to a relationship, perhaps a karmic relationship. And the Lovers is also about choices as well. It could be about the relationship itself, or it could be in another area of life, but that significantly affects a primary relationship, like with this Ten of Coins and the Two of Swords here. So again, there's a need to kind of balance in making your decisions and trying to figure out which has priority. Can you strike a balance between the two of them? And if you can't, how do you navigate this? It may be an opportunity that takes you away from your home environment or a primary relationship or something like that. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands, Victory, and the Magician. We have the Eight of Wands. It's a card of movement, powerful movement, which could be movement in communication, actual physical movement. It's our traditional travel card. It might be that this new opportunity requires you to travel a lot or even move and relocate, but it's expansion. Because the Three of Wands is a card of, okay, this is the work I've done so far. I'm starting to see my efforts paying off, and I'm watching that ship come in. I feel much more hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. It's a card of expansion. And I feel like you're probably going to have to I feel like things are going to be moving probably pretty quickly, or you're going to be required, should you choose to take this, whatever this is. I think you're going to be required to act rather swiftly. I feel like work and career isn't involved in a lot of this for you guys. It might not be for all of you. I mean, you take a look at personal life or love and romance. There's a chance for expansion. We do have a King of Pentacles showing up here with that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This may be a specific person that's key or influential in this new opportunity. It might be your partner for those of you that are partnered, or it might just represent an expansion of, wealth and prosperity here, because I definitely see the potential for that. Let's take a look at this 10 of Cups and 2 of Swords. the Ace of Pentacles, which is the same as that Ace of Coins. So, yeah, it might require moving or relocating for some of you. Seven of Pentacles, taking a look at what you have invested in it, you know, what you want to do. Again, it's something that's going to have a significant effect on home life, your personal life, primary relationships for those of you that are attached. It may cause conflict within relationships for some of you because your partner might not be on board with this, and that kind of is a whole new different set of choices there. But yeah, Temperance, the need for balance, the need to learn how to maintain your center and who you are, what you're about, what your goals are, but still learning to kind of shift and adjust to changes that come in order to maintain balance. The Ten of Cups again, and the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, but in a more physical, visceral, indulgent, decadent, you know, sort of way. It's again trying to making hard choices because you're trying to figure out how to balance, you know, the passions and wants and desires with, you know, again, a balance. You know, balance is needed here. Let's take a look at this Ace of Coins and the Sun. You know, for a lot of you, it feels like you've been maybe working towards this for a long time or just working hard, period. But now that something new has come in, it's like things are on fast forward, you know? Okay, the Ace of Coins and the Sun is clarified by the Chariot. Success on a challenging path. There might be a lot of moving parts to this, quite literally might be moving or relocating. You know, it's a card of kind of harnessing everything together and focusing it in the direction that you're going in, which can be quite challenging, but it's definitely you're able to do this. The Tower, the Fool, the Ace of Wands, an exciting new beginning, stepping out into the unknown, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. I don't know. I mean, if this is a job, or I suppose it could be a new relationship. I'm not picking up a huge amount of love and romance, except for it affecting your choices, affecting partnerships or relationships. But it feels like it's just huge change, significant, profound change, Scorpio. And you are quite clearly being asked to embrace this change moving forward, and working hard to kind of navigate through it and trying to stay as balanced as you can. You know, trying to make decisions that balance, you know, your personal life, your relationship life, maybe with work and career, and, you know, the attractiveness of, you know, abundance, you know, trying to kind of walk your way and, you know, navigate your way through the middle of that without losing your balance. So let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card as advice that represents being open to giving, open to receiving. Can also imply that this is a direct gift from the universe to alleviate a burden that you've been operating under. Kind of uplifting that sense of feeling so tired and so overwhelmed and so dragged down, which the Sun also does as well in huge amounts. Death, changes, rebirth, transformation. The Six of Wands, again, victory, triumph, success, and the World, a major cycle completion, graduation so that you can move on to a whole new path, which is the Fool. The World is the last major arcana card, the Fool is the first. So there's quite clearly a significant cycle ending. A chapter of your life, a phase. We go through many in our lives, right? The Fool at the first of the tarot, the World at the last, and all the cards in between represent a cycle, a phase, a chapter in our life, and we go through a variety of them. Here one is wrapping up in what seems to be a pretty spectacular way. A new opportunity is being placed in front of you. Some of you, the question is, do you take it or not? I mean, I don't have a vote, but if I did, I'd vote yes, because Spirit's quite obviously pushing it. Some of you, this change is happening whether it's your choice is about how you navigate through it. but change is definitely coming, and you're being asked to embrace it and to deal with the challenges that change always brings as well, in as balanced a way as possible. So Scorpio, those are your messages for the second half of October 2024. I hope for those of you for whom it resonated that it was helpful and useful, or that at least gave you something to chew on in your decision making moving forward. If it did hit home with you, if it did resonate and you'd like to pull the curtains back on it a bit and take a deeper look, and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself as a gift for someone else, or if you simply like the reading style, you can email me at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com, which you can click on the description of this video to see as well. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Until then, stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. Hope to hear from some of you as well. Bye-bye.